Ama Floyd, The Club of Love Defenders. Trilogy of Love. Love story for adult and intelligent people only. Chapter First, Psychiatrist. It doesn't make any sense, I thought at first. Because what can it help? I think and think all the time. It won't change anything. He will not come back anyway. It will never be like it used to be. And yet I tried so much. This time I wanted it to work out. I had enough of these pointless romances for a couple of weeks. I had enough of chasing guys, tired of spending hours and weeks on dating sites, always with the same result. Well, not always. This time, when I met him, of course, on a dating site, I thought that happiness was finally smiling at me. Because when we met, it turned out that during 6 weeks of internet correspondence, he wrote only truth about himself. He was indeed a bachelor. He was indeed 188 centimeters tall. He was indeed a doctor. He did not even lie about that he was a psychiatrist, which, as he claimed, often ended internet contacts at a very early stage, so early that there was not even a real meeting. Usually other girls immediately felt analyzed and suspected that as a psychiatrist he would know everything about them quickly after just a few words. I was different. It it didn't care. It didn't scare me. Although I have not had contact with psychiatrists so far, nevertheless consider them to be doctors the same as cardiologists and gynecologists. I believed that psychiatry is one of many areas of medicine, and since it never attracted me too much, I didn't go into the specificity of psychiatry. He changed it. I was his woman. Oh, how it hurts to have to think about it in the past tense. I feel this tightness in my heart. I still feel, although it's been a year since we split up. Already a year? One would like to say how fast the time passes by. Oh no, not fast. It was the longest year of my life. I've been through hell. I suffered. I suffered a lot. I suffered mentally. I couldn't and still can't come to terms with that our love suddenly broke off. You could say, just when I realized that he was the most important man in my life, that he and only he can be the meaning of my days and nights. We have been living together for a year and a half. I wanted a child with him. He put it off. And again, a pressure in my heart when I think of his touch, when he kissed me all over, yes, all over my body. He wasn't a mere male pursuing his animal sexual drive as fast as possible. Oh no, he saw beauty of my body constantly. For hours he could stroke, kiss, and admire my body. Oh yes, he was delighted with me. It may be hard to understand, but he could hold off normal sexual intercourse for hours. Oops, how he hated calling our rapprochement in such a way. Rapprochement. And he could be satisfied and happy only with touching and kissing me until morning hours. Today, I must admit it, I don't miss a sexual relationship, as he called sexual intercourse. Today I miss his delight with me. Today I miss his admiration. The admiration of other men, which I meet not so rarely, is not true delight, but only a trap set by men, which I am supposed to fall into so that they can vent their lust faster. Such delight offends me. I miss that delight, his delight. I've been alone for a year. Several times I met, mainly via internet, different men. With some of them I even ended up in bed, but every time it fell apart quickly after a few weeks or even days. No, it's not that they were leaving me. On the contrary, I felt mean with them. I have no blame for them. Actually, I should apologize to them. If you are listening to me now, I am writing, I'm saying a big I'm sorry to you. I apologize to them for agreeing to have sex too quickly. I apologize to them for not being honest when I was saying I love you. Finally, I apologize for running away from them, even though I was running away from myself, because it was bad for me, and it is still is. Therefore, I write this to finally understand myself, so that I don't feel bad with myself. He told me that one needs communication with another person to be happy. Today, I would like to tell him that yes, communication is important, but you have to feel like it. At least you have to like someone, and this liking must start with yourself. Since he left me, I can't regain faith in myself. I can't like myself. Why can't I forget him? Why? Do I feel worse because I'm not with him? I have to understand this. So I am writing. We talked a lot with each other. I loved listening to him, and I looked at his lips, especially when he smiled. Ah, he smiled. He won me over with it at first sight. We were able to talk to each other from waking up until late at night. Even while making love, we talked to each other constantly. I'm smiling to myself now. It happened to me several times that I had orgasm when lying next to him and while listening to some erotic story he was telling me as a kind of foreplay. He looked into my eyes questioningly when he felt my whole body was getting wet in an instant, as if I had come back from a shower. And then this cheeky, very nice smile appeared on his face again, and I felt another wave of pleasure pouring heat in my stomach. What is a lot of to say? He has become my whole world. And that's called love. I didn't ask myself any questions. I didn't think about anything. Nothing could disturb blissful emptiness in my head as soon as I could hug him. And there were no other thoughts than thoughts about him while he was not with me. This is what love is all about. It makes me laugh when girls, especially older ones, tell me that they left their boyfriends because they didn't agree with each other, because they had mismatched characters. Nonsense. They just weren't in love with them. It's wonderful to be in love because you don't care about difference of opinions or characters. I don't care because it's so good to have an empty head, this blissful emptiness. I miss this bliss. I miss love. And what next? We will see soon.